What would you do if you broke your leg? And the nearest hospital was 10,000 years away. No ambulance, no painkillers, no x-ray machine. Just you, your wound, and a group of people staring at you, trying to figure out how to keep you alive. Sounds terrifying, right? But here's the twist. Ancient humans survived broken bones, infections, even childbirth, without a single doctor in sight. And the way they did it is so clever, so surprising. Stay till the end. The last part will completely change how you think about ancient humans. So let's set the scene. Picture life 50,000 years ago. No hospitals, no medicine cabinets, no internet to search what does this rash mean. If you got hurt, got sick, or got an infection, you were basically on your own. Or were you? Here's the first shocking thing. Ancient humans weren't clueless, not even close. They were watching, testing, and learning constantly, using the world around them like one giant medicine cabinet. Take plants, for example. Imagine someone in your group eats a certain leaf, and suddenly their stomach pain disappears. Someone else notices. They remember it. Next time someone has stomach pain, they try the same leaf. Over generations, this kind of trial and error built up into real knowledge, passed down through stories, not textbooks. Certain barks for pain, certain roots for fevers, certain plants to clean wounds. No labels, no instructions, just memory, passed from elder to child, again and again. But here's where it gets even wilder. Ancient humans didn't just treat sickness after it happened, they tried to stop it before it started. Ever wonder why some ancient groups avoided eating certain foods? Or why they cooked meat instead of eating it raw? It wasn't random. Cooking food killed off hidden dangers they couldn't even see: bacteria, parasites. Long before anyone knew those things existed, they didn't have microscopes, but they had something just as powerful: pattern recognition. People who ate cooked meat got sick less often. People who avoided certain foods stayed healthier. So those habits stuck and spread. Now here's something that'll really blow your mind. Ancient humans performed surgery. Real surgery. Scientists have found ancient skulls with holes carefully carved into them. And get this, some of those people survived the procedure and lived for years afterward. Imagine being the patient. No anesthesia, no sterile tools, just someone with steady hands. Deep knowledge passed down through generations, and a group of people holding you down, hoping it works. And somehow, sometimes, it did. But surviving an injury was only half the battle. The bigger danger? Infection. A small cut today is nothing. You clean it, slap on a bandage, move on. But back then, a tiny cut could turn deadly within days. So what did they do? They used things like honey, certain plant resins, and specific leaves that we now know actually have natural properties that fight bacteria. They didn't know the science behind it. They just knew it worked. Use this on a wound, and the person tends to survive. Don't use it, and they often don't. That's all the proof they needed. Here's another layer most people don't think about. Community itself was medicine. If you got sick or injured, you weren't left alone to fend for yourself. Someone brought you food. Someone kept you warm. Someone watched over you while your body did the healing. In a world without doctors, the group was the hospital. Recovery wasn't a solo journey. It was a team effort every single time. And childbirth? One of the most dangerous moments in ancient life. No hospitals, no monitors, no emergency surgery. But women weren't left to handle it alone either. Other women, often the most experienced ones in the group, gathered around, using knowledge passed down for generations about positions, herbs, and timing. It wasn't perfect. Many things could go wrong. But this shared knowledge, built up over thousands of years, gave babies and mothers a fighting chance in a world with zero medical backup. So here's the big picture. Ancient humans built an entire system of survival, not through machines or science labs, but through observation, memory, trial, and error. And most importantly, through each other. Every plant that helped, every technique that worked, every story of this saved my life. All of it got passed down, refined, and reused. It was medicine built from experience, generation after generation, and here's the part that'll really stick with you. Even today, with all our hospitals, all our medicine, all our technology, the core of healing hasn't changed. When someone we love gets sick, we still do what ancient humans did first. We show up. We bring food. We sit with them. We make sure they're not alone. Ancient humans didn't survive because they had doctors. They survived because they had each other, and because every generation refused to let knowledge die. So the next time you take an aspirin, or visit a doctor, or even just check on a sick friend, remember, you're doing something humans have been doing for tens of thousands of years. We've just gotten better tools. But the instinct to heal, to learn, and to care for one another, that's ancient. That's human. And honestly, that might be the most powerful medicine of all.